Hi, Northlands. My name is Rosie, and today I want to share with you how the Lord healed my lower back. So, my story begins in October of 2018. At that time, I was a group fitness instructor at Lifetime Fitness in Peachtree Corners, teaching group fitness classes and spin. And at that time, I noticed I had really injured my lower back. It was causing me a lot of discomfort. And I continued to teach and just modified what I was doing. And I was just hoping and praying that my back would get better. But after about 4 or 5 months, so in about February of 2019, I ended up telling Lifetime I just couldn't teach anymore at that time and took a leave of absence. And I spent several months just resting, hoping the pain would resolve. Well, that summer, my boys and I did some yard work, and my back just really got worse and worse to the point where I really was concerned one day I was going to end up on my back and maybe in the emergency room. So that August of 2019, I decided to finally go to Emory Orthopedics to see a doctor about what was going on. And I did have an MRI of my back, and my doctor revealed to me that my lower spine, I had degenerative disc disease, but also I did have what looked like a pretty significant injury to my lower back in that I had some herniated and bulging discs in my lumbar spine. So she suggested I get an injection of steroid and a procedure where they removed fluid from in between the vertebrae. But she also informed me that it might be something that I have to continue doing, that I'm likely going to have to manage this for indefinitely. And she suggested, seeing that I'm in my late 40s, I really just needed to stop running, stop doing high intensity exercise, and just walk. And though it was disappointing, I was okay with it, but I ended up I was going to Empower Women's Ministry in the fall of 2019. And one thing we do every week is we take communion. And I ended up just taking the practice into my home on a daily basis. And I just really devoted myself to taking communion because I wanted to, every time I took communion, remember that Jesus suffered for my healing. So as I devoted myself to that practice over time, over the winter, and even into the season where the COVID virus hit, I began to just start walking. And I just started with 2 miles. And before I knew it, I was walking 6 miles a day pretty frequently. So I was pretty excited about that. And I decided to start riding the Peloton, and then I ended up doing a 60-day strength training and cardio workout with my oldest son this past summer. And we actually just completed that in August. And I couldn't believe how every day I was noticing that I wasn't having back pain. And I truly believed and continue to just believe that the Lord was healing me. And I always was careful to speak life over myself whenever, and I never said anything negative about my back. So just recently, in just September last month, I decided to try tennis, and I ended up playing tennis. I played 3 matches, and I've been practicing, and I have no back pain. And so I finally decided this last month to start sharing with friends that the Lord had healed my back. And more recently, on Monday, I went to a gym here in Peachtree Corners for the first time, and did a fitness class, and was so thrilled the next day to know I'm pain-free, I have no injury, and the Lord's truly healed me.